So folks, again we want to say good morning, a pleasant good morning and good afternoon, depends your location. Today we are here at Grand Bassa County, where we will be bringing you live happening here right before the Atlantic Ocean. So we are being told that right now there's a heavy downpour of rain in Liberia. So you see the Canons, they are all on shore. For the past 3 days now, there is no fish that is dying as compared to the dry season, only because due to the heavy downpour of rain these few days, all the Canons, all the fishermen, they are offshore right now. They are no longer going to fishing. So as you can see there, all the Canons are packed. They are just offshore, and there is nothing that is happening here right now because there is no fish. So we hope to talk to one or two persons as relate to the difficult situation that they are facing. Remember, this is the only means of survival that they do to get something, get money, get some food and stuff for the family. But because the sea is being rough, so let me just put it that way, the sea is being very, very rough these days. For the past 2 weeks now, the sea is rough. So you can see all the Canons are all on shore, and this is a Liberian TV network. I'm Brother Simeon Smith Qokee reporting live here in Grand Bassa County. So as you can see right here, all the Canons are all packed. They are now going on mention these few days. They are not fishing these few days because the attitude of the sea. You know, when we were more smaller, at times when the sea is rough like this, nobody will be able to go on sea to fishing. Everybody will back off. So now they have back off. So you see, all the Canons are right there. They are back off. So we hope to talk to one or two persons as relate to this. So just kind of be with us as we just walk along the seaside, so you can see the happening here. So you see the Peacock Canon there. That is the one the people refer to as I think the Fantin Canon or the Canon, right? Very big, and that one use the machine. That one use a machine, and you can just use the pedal. So they use a machine. So we hope to talk to one or two persons as relate to this. So you see now the sea is absolutely rough. Nobody is on sea. Everybody are now off the sea. So you see, these are things that come from the Atlantic Ocean. And some of the things you see here, they go into the Atlantic Ocean and they cannot remain there. They have to come back. So if it doesn't come on shore here in Grand Bassa, you will either find them in Sano, you will find them in Maryland, you will find them in Morsorado, and you just name the rest of the connection when it comes to the sea. So these are some of the activities. So right now, our brothers and sisters, they are finding it difficult to earn because the sea is absolutely rough. No fish is dying. Nobody is fishing right now. So we hope to tell you most of the happening here. So you see way there. So right here, this is one of the picture from. So you see, everybody are now on the shore. Nobody is fishing right now because the sea is very, very rough. So for this reason, they are finding it so difficult to get something. Those market women that came to business, right now no business. Like the president may say, no business as usual. Right now there's no business as usual because the sea is absolutely rough. So we thought it wise to come and tell you the attitude of the Atlantic Ocean when it's like this. Don't you dare try it to force it. When you force it, that's the time you will hear, oh, the Canon capsized, they were going on shore, and the Canon capsized. These are some of the reasons, because when the Atlantic Ocean is at this point, when it is at the point where you are experiencing a heavy downpour of rain, you will notice that all the fishermen, all the Canons will be offshore, and nobody will be able to force their way to go. So you see, all the Canons are packed. So this tell you that these guys, they know much about it. They understand it. They study on a daily basis. So when it comes to the rainy season right now, they are very careful how they go about when it comes to earning their living. Remember, this is what they do to survive, but they understand it because it is something that they are in on a daily basis. So right now, due to the heavy downpour of rain, there is no fish dying. All the fishermen are now offshore. All the Canons are now packed and turned over. So you can see for yourself. So you see the Canons that they are all tied one another, and they are just like, those are responsible for them, those owners, those companies, because some of them, they are owned by companies, some of them are owned by individuals. So these individuals and these companies, right now, there is no business as usual. The market women themselves, they are also encountering some difficulties, because when they don't sell, they will not be able to provide for the home, they will not be able to provide for the kids or the family. So these are the look of some of these things. So you see right here, so the Canon is packed right here. So we hope to see how long this will last for, but remember, we were told that for the past 1 week there have been heavy downpour of rain in Liberia, and because of that, the sea has turned still. The sea has turned still. Nobody is going there any longer to fishing. Nobody is doing anything anymore to fishing. All the Canons are packed. So you see, the whole place is like this because no business as usual. The market women's, they comes to purchase, but there's nothing, so they have left. So these are some of the frustration that they are encountering too. You know, when you understand a business that is, and a time goes by or a time comes, the business is not like coming forward anymore, then these are some of the constraints that you encounter. But this is a normal thing, you know, when you enter into the rainy season. It's obvious, it's happening. When you enter into the rainy season, you experience it. In the dry season, they make mornings and they get prepared for the kind of activity. But mind you, some people do not still understand. So some people do not still get prepared when the rainy season is approaching. You know, the people say you should always be prepared for war, and you should always be prepared for peace. Yeah, time for war, get prepared for peace. Time for peace, get prepared for war. These are some of the happening here. So you see our brother then there. So I think we'll just go there and see if we can have wars with 1 or 2 persons there as relate to their daily survival, since they are now experiencing heavy downpour. So you see the look right here. They see how undermanned this building, and this building is now damaged, so it's no longer guaranteed anymore. So you see right here, because of the force from the sea, so the force now from the sea, they try to block it right here, but still it's not happening, it's not working. Remember, whatever that go in there, they will still come out. So these are some of the constraints. So these are some of the constraints that they are facing. So that we said we want to talk to one of the fishermen here. So good morning, sir. Welcome to the media. This is a Liberian TV network. I'm Brother Simeon Smith, Qokee reporting live from the Canons. So you being a fisherman or a fisherman, seeing the sea now being very rough to the extent, and for the past 1 week you guys are not going on the sea to find survival. So how people are managing with the kind of circumstances right now?
Now because the water running and some people made accidents, some people made accidents, some so this is too much. nobody else will do that now. So that money
So you talk about the sea was rough. Some of your police went there to fishing, to transport boat and thing, and the Canon captured. So when was that? So where they were transporting those things? Maryland. And the boat sank. So how many passengers were on board? 9 person on board. We won't be better. So it's because of that now the sea have been very rough the days. So so since that situation right now, how it comes to your daily earnings? So when I small thing like, because you know you go on the sea, you fishing, you can't sell the fish, and then you get something to eat. But now you're not fishing. Yeah. So how you ready managing right now? So your name? Qokee. But that name sounds like Ghanaian. So how long you been in Liberia for? You still not here. So were you born in Grand Bassa? Oh, you're born in Maryland. But then you keep paying until you find yourself in Grand Bassa. Okay. So how many children do you have right now?
I have
5 children.
2 in here, 3 here.
Oh, 2 in Ghana and 3 here with you in Liberia. So are they going to school? Okay. So how long you been doing the fishing work business? More than 32 years. So that tells us that since the day you were born, you got into it and you still into it. So you know it very well. So now you're looking at the sea right here, right now. So what will be your message to your other friends who are watching you? Yeah, what you can tell your friends?
Yeah, I tell my friend now. Small. Everybody know, everybody have something to manage yourself.
So you live around here? Biafra. But then we see most of the horses have been undermined by the erosion. So do you think those are living around here, are they safe when it comes to the Atlantic Ocean, the pool coming?
Yeah,
they say.
What they get is to be sometimes the sea can get less in grass.
Okay.
Start to eat slow.
Okay.
And who live here
too? Okay. So right now 41 are parked right here. They are not moving from here right now until the pressure of the sea can come down. So you say your name again? Thank you so much. So that was the voice of one of our brother here. They call him Qokee. Remember, he's a Ghanaian, right? But he been in Liberia since he was born. He have 5 kids from this since work being a fisherman. But the 5 kids, as he said, 2 is in Ghana and the other 3 are here in Liberia. But since he was born, this is what he been involved with. So folks, again, like we promised to give you the happening here in Liberia. So you see there are some businesses along the Atlantic Ocean right here. This is another entertainment center right here, and this is a bar. And I think dry season people can come here and get some fresh air. So I think this is a reason the owner for the business were able to do some pressure right here. There are some rock that have been placed here where maybe dry season time you can just walk on it, do some photo, do some video and so on. So once again, I'm Brother Simeon Smith, bringing you live happening here in Grand Bassa County, and this has been the Liberian TV network coming to you live here in Canons City, Grand Bassa County. Leave your comments. Tell how do you feel. Tell us your pieces of advice to our various fishermen around the world. At about this time, the Atlantic Ocean is very aggressive. Remember, he said there were boats that were going Maryland County that were carrying 3 bags of cement and some crushed rock with 9 passengers on board. 1 pregnant woman was also on board, and that boat capsized a few days ago, and some of their colleagues lost their life. They have found some of the body and they are still in search for some. Because of that, the sea has been very rough these few days. Nobody is going on shore to fishing and everybody have packed off. Leave your comments and tell us how do you feel.